Here's the church and here's the steeple. Open the door and... We all know the way this little children's rhyme ends. I, being a troublemaker, liked to change the words and hand motions that went along with it. Instead of entwining my fingers together toward my palms to reveal the church full of people, I would fold them on top of my hands, and once I revealed my empty palms, would sacrilegiously end with, "Where's all the people?" My parents should have wondered about my eternal destination then and there. I remember sitting in the uncushioned pew of our new Baptist church in Richmond, Virginia, feeling shy and alone, and wondering if I would make any friends. I, a 6-year-old black-headed girl, sat next to my older tow-headed brother and sister, who then sat next to my tow-headed father. We were all lined up in a neat militaristic row of tallest to shortest, oldest to youngest, lightest to darkest, white sheep to black sheep. We sat not just in any pew, but our pew. In a short amount of time, we had already claimed our seats, fourth one from the front on the right-hand side. It was close enough to the preacher to be noticed and to give the appearance of leadership and devotion, but far enough away as not to get accidentally spit upon or have to strain our necks. I was told we had to leave our old church because of drum sets and guitars, demonic instruments that would inevitably lead to the complete downfall of the church. It is important to set ourselves apart from the world, to live in it, but not be a part of it. I really didn't care about all that. I just wanted to sit next to my best friend Shannon and draw pictures of flowers and butterflies and occasionally pass a note that would have us laughing uncontrollably in complete silence as the pastor lectured on the sin of the world and the promise of eternal damnation. But Shannon went to our old church, and we couldn't go there anymore. As my mind wandered and my heart pined for the good old days of kindergarten, I felt a tap on my shoulder. The Slovas, another devout Christian family, sat behind us in row 5. They had 4 daughters, and were a very sweet and unusual family. I found it curious, however, that they, along with other families of seniority, would save their seats with hymnals and Bibles while they socialized between Sunday school and church service. I often wondered what they would do if a visitor took their spots. Would they politely ask them to move? Would they simply ask for their Bibles back? Would they get angry? Upon the sensation of a small finger on my shoulder, I turned around to see the face of my Sunday school arch-nemesis, who shared the same blonde hair and green eyes of my siblings and father. "Are you adopted?" she asked in a nasal, holier, or at least prettier than thou tone. Anna didn't like me. She bullied me. "You look like a boy. Your hair is black, and white people don't have black hair. Why are you wearing a yellow dress on Easter? Yellow isn't an Easter color. Only pink and blue are." Poor Anna thought that all women had long hair, and that only Asians and blacks had dark hair. She was also preoccupied with the color of my dress, when we were supposed to be focusing on the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. But let's not get too judgmental. I don't remember my response to Anna. It was probably something very poignant, like, "No, I'm not." But all I would have needed to do was point to the petite, dark-headed, olive-skinned woman in the choir loft and proudly say, "That's my mom, and I look just like she does." Looking back, I like to think that subconsciously, Anna saw something in me that screamed, "This one is not like the others." She judged a book by its cover, but in this case, maybe she judged correctly.